Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lily and today we are going to be doing a quick overview of my 2021 Chanel collection. I don't have that many items, but of what I do have, I do love and treasure a lot. So hopefully this will be something that is interesting to you, that will be helpful, and maybe just something to watch just on, a typical day here. Anyways, hope you're all having a great day. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the items that we'll be going over, I'm gonna start from the oldest item that I've had in my collection all the way to the newer acquisitions. So starting from the oldest item, what we have here is a Chanel bag that was actually my first Chanel bag ever, and this was a present from my parents when we went to Europe, specifically in Paris. They got it for me at a really cute little boutique there. I am definitely really grateful to have this item. I believe this was about, I would say 6-7 years ago when they got it for me. It was a really amazing family trip there. But anyways, when I was at that age, I actually was not very familiar with the brand. I wasn't very familiar with sort of the offerings and just kind of went into it a little bit, naive, and probably could have chosen another item that would have been more useful on a day-to-day basis. You'll see in a moment what I mean. But nevertheless, I really adore this item. It has a lot of meaning to me. And I think, hopefully one day I'll have occasions to wear it too. So I'll go ahead and stop blabbering. Let's get right into this. So this item came in the dust bag, the original dust bag, as you can see. I don't have the box anymore, unfortunately, because we were, coming back from Europe and just wasn't enough space to put in the luggage, but, I do regret that in retrospect now. But anyways, as you can probably tell already, it's this really nice gunmetal hardware, but let's go ahead and flip it open. All right, so this is certainly a very beautiful piece. I believe it was actually seasonal. And I don't know if they sell these at the boutiques anymore, but if not, certainly on Fashion File or on any, pre-loved market, you'll be able to find this. But this essentially is my baby here. She is obviously very glamorous, very sparkly, kind of in your face, but in a very classy way, I would think. She has sort of these white, gray, black kind of interwoven sequins on here. And let me just do a little close-up for you to see the same pattern on the front as compared to the back. But just very glammed up, right? So as I was saying earlier, probably should have gone a classic bag, but I opted for this and just went all the way out. So again, very grateful to have this piece. As you can see, it's still very new. I will admit that I've only worn this twice, and both times were to weddings. I haven't had a chance to wear this really anywhere outdoors because it just seems a little bit, too much for everyday wear. But I'm sure if you're a little bit more fashionable than I, you may be able to pull this off better. But essentially, if you look here, this item is with the gunmetal hardware, like we mentioned earlier. Very shiny, very pretty, very solid. This is obviously the boy bag in the medium size, and it has sort of this the suede felt material. And this one, obviously, it's sequined, right? So there's no leather here going on, but this is certainly patent leather. And then you see this beautiful clasp here, as probably everyone here is very familiar with already. And inside is just all, this suede felt material. I apologize. I don't know the exact terminology for this fabric. I probably should have looked it up beforehand, but it's obviously not leather lined at all. It's all sort of this felt suede material. And I actually did not even remove the sticker from the hardware inside, so it does say Chanel made in France, and I still have the little sticker on it, so you can tell how little I've really used it. But just really taking good care of it is important to me, especially if it's a really nice bag. But this is what the interior looks like. You probably can't see too much. It's just a black hole in here, and there's like this nice pocket back here, no zipper or anything, but a pretty spacious pocket. So typical boy bag. It's just a different design. Again, like I was saying, I have seen this on pre-loved markets like Fashion File. I'll put a link below of what I did find. It's very, very similar. It has a beautiful sequins on it, but I believe what they had on there was sort of a different color. It was a different color pattern. It was a lot lighter than mine. On Fashion File, this was listed for $5,455 in USD dollars, that is. And when my parents got this for me, it was around, I believe, 4,200 USD at that time, because of course you get the tax refund, right, if you purchase in Europe and return back to the States. So really quickly here, you see the Chanel brand there on both sides. The hardware, this is what it looks like on the bottom. And this is certainly a really spacious bag. You could fit your phone, you could fit your keys, you could fit a full-size wallet in here, and little knickknacks like lip gloss, lipstick, you know, lotion, hand sanitizer, all of that. So it certainly is able to fit quite a bit. And I love how, you know, this strap here is sort of this patent leather strap to go with the frame of the bag, and I just think it gives it a lot of character. Certainly a lot more glamour to this than your average bag, but I think that's what makes it so pretty. So for this one, we have two adjustment notches, and on this side just looks like that. So you could of course wear this as a shoulder bag like this, or you could wear it crossbody. And if you do wear it crossbody, it actually hangs pretty well. I am 5'4", so pardon me, I'm actually just kneeling right now, but it does go all the way to my hips here and sit at a very, very nice length. I do have a longer torso, so again, does vary with everyone, but I have worn this mostly on the shoulder just because I've taken it only to weddings. But of course, if you want to have a more casual vibe, having it over a crossbody, really, really comfortable. This leather part here certainly helps a lot if you were, you know, going to be wearing this for prolonged periods. I tend to like bags that have some sort of leather padding, because I've noticed that if it's all chain, it gets really cold if you're wearing short sleeves, and it does kind of indent onto your skin, right, if you don't have some sort of layer here. So I tend to prefer chain bags to have this sort of leather. Not sure, what are all your preferences? Let me know. But yeah, so this is the Chanel medium boy bag in the sequined pattern. And there you have it. Now moving on to the next couple items. The rest are all items I purchased for myself. Most of them have actually been from the pre-loved market, simply because it was a really good option. It's obviously a lot more affordable, and it's a lot easier to get. Now with that being said, pre-loved market certainly has its pros and cons, right? Sometimes if it's a really hot commodity, you're gonna see the price increase quite a bit compared to what a boutique price, a retail price would be. So you want to be on the lookout for that. And of course you want to be careful in terms of where you purchase pre-loved items. Fashion File is really good. The Real is good. I've only purchased from Fashion File. I've also gotten a couple items from eBay, but never really a Chanel bag. So let me know how your experience has been with those. But going on, the second oldest item I have, and I will say all of the rest of these items were purchased last year during COVID. I spent a lot doing online shopping and really need to tone it back a little bit this year. So going in that order again, we have this item from Fashion File, and this one didn't come with any original box or any dust bag that was original. So it came with just the Fashion File dust bag. And what we have here is the Chanel chocolate bar in beige color. Isn't this just so pretty? So this item was actually listed as very good. So on Fashion File, they have different rankings in terms of condition. They have GIF, new, excellent, very good, good, and anything below good, I believe, is on their outlet site. So I've not been on there, but I believe that that's how they do it. Now, in terms of this particular item, I was very impressed with how the condition is. There are creases here, but the scuff marks are barely visible. I don't really see any going on, probably just a couple here. There's like a little dent here. I'm not sure if you can see that. But overall, I'm really happy with this purchase considering the price I got it for. This item I purchased last year, 2020, and I got it for $715, which I thought was amazing. And when I looked online a little bit later, I saw very similar styles for the chocolate bar that were going over $1,000. So I thought this was a great deal. So this one, obviously beige, right? And then it's in the chocolate bar. They call it chocolate bar, as you probably can notice. It does kind of look like a chocolate bar, but it's a gold. It's a light gold tone hardware. So you see the brand here. It's a turn lock, and I'll show you that later. And on the back, we have the little Chanel hardware circle here where it goes like that. So this chain kind of connects this way. And what you do is that you just kind of open this turn lock here, and you have a little magnet that holds it together. Oops, still here, that one little magnet. And when you open it, it's a really spacious bag. Let me just remove this from here, just my stuffing there. But obviously a huge compartment. And in here, it's just cloth lined. It has the branding of Chanel, and then of course back here has the label in leather, and it says Chanel made in Italy. So for this item, I really enjoy it because it's so spacious and it's so malleable that you could fit so much in. And on top of that, you have a back pocket that's zippered, so you could keep sort of your essential items. You don't want to get lost in here. And I just have the original tag it came with as well back here, but a huge a zip pocket as well. So I think this was a great buy, and I have used this once so far to go shopping. Certainly fits iPhone, fits your long wallet, fits your car keys, fits another little wallet, fits your lip balm and hand lotion and sanitizer. And it just is really cute. So looks like that. And you cannot use this as a crossbody. It's just a shoulder strap. So it detaches a little bit here, but then it continues on like this. But I just love how, obviously we all love how the Chanel chains look. It's just so pretty. Look at that. So again, this is in the light gold tone hardware. For these items, I'm going to link the original listing that I purchased it from. It's obviously sold out for that specific one, but just for your reference, so if you were interested, you could peruse on the website and see if there's offerings elsewhere. But yeah, again, this was from Fashion File, 715 USD. Now moving on to the next item, I purchased again from Fashion File. Went on a little bit of a rampage last year, unfortunately. And this one, again, didn't have the original dust bag or even the box as well. But what do we have here? This is the classic double flap in the medium size. And this one, as you can tell, is quite deflated. It's not the puffiest, right? If you see here, it's certainly not puffy at all, really. And the reason for that is this bag is actually from 1992 or 1994. And again, I'll put the listing link down there so you can check it out yourself. But very old, only a couple of years older than me. And this bag is just in such good condition for being so old. I don't know if they had gone and had this fixed up or anything, but just looks really nice. It was also listed as very good condition. And if you look at the hardware, look at how shiny that is. It's just, I honestly don't really see any scratches on here, which is amazing. So I don't know if it was brought into like leather surgeons to get cleaned up a little bit before they rehomed this, but just beautiful. And the reason I went with this bag, particularly pre-owned, obviously it's a vintage piece, right? First of all, is it's a lot more affordable. And what's really nice is that we probably all know this already, but anyways, I'll just, mention it as well, is the fact that the gold hardware on these vintage pieces, they were plated with 24 karat. So essentially, the value was more justified back in the day because you're actually paying for a bag that has really good quality in terms of not just the leather, but also the hardware. So I thought, if I'm going to spend a lot of money, why don't I spend on a pre-loved bag first, see how I like it, and maybe later on when I am able to afford, maybe buy a new bag of this style. But as we all know, there was a recent Chanel price hike just a month or so ago, and I don't think I'm going to be able to afford a new Chanel bag anytime soon. But this one I got on Fashion File for where was it again? $4,095. And this is the medium classic double flap. And the leather, I'm looking at it now. I mean, obviously there's some like little, you know, it's a little indented here. Maybe I just need to stuff it a little bit more, but you know, you see that. But in terms of scratches, in terms of scuff marks, I honestly do not see any. And so I'm really, really happy about that. So this is what it looks like from the outside. Beautiful, isn't it? And a little Mona Lisa pocket. All right, so let's go ahead and open it. And I do currently have this stuff. So see this, and then you have like that, the little zipper here. I don't really know what you would put in here. I guess receipts, little notes or something. And here you obviously have the inner secret pocket that Coco Chanel was known for putting love letters in to hide from her lover or from others. So there's that, and you open this up and there's this beautiful burgundy interior. Isn't that just so pretty? And it says Chanel here. And again, I mean, I think this is such good quality, in such good condition. Let me just remove that real quick for you all. And the interior looks like this, and let me just take the chain out so it's easier to see this way. The interior is all burgundy, all leather. You have the one lipstick pocket here, two little pockets in the back. You have the interior, that's just a huge compartment. And I will be very honest, I have actually never used this bag yet since I got it last year. I just haven't had an occasion to use it really because, you know, we've all been working from home. We haven't been going out anywhere, and just haven't really had the chance to. And I really am looking forward to using this sometime near end of this year or next year, but never have used it, guiltily so. But she's very beautiful. So I have put some items in here, and it's very spacious. I will say that I don't know if it's because this is older, so you know it's had more wear, and there's as a result more flexibility in the leather. But it feels like, you know, you can fit quite a bit in here, and nice front pocket here as well. You know, just a lot of space for this bag. Oh yeah, so for the front pocket area, I do have like, you know, some marks here, like perhaps like when the previous owner put items in here, it's a little bit marked, but I don't really mind. It's not too bad, honestly. And for what I got this for, I'm pretty happy. So I'm gonna go ahead and show this to you. So you could obviously wear it as a shoulder bag. It's really classy. I think what I really like about Chanel, and I'm sure everyone else does, is the fact that it's such a fancy, beautiful bag. But what's incredible is that you could pair it with anything that's very, you know, elegant, very dressy, to anything that's even toned down and just casual. If you wore this with sweats, if you wore this with jeans, it works with everything. And it also works with all ages, honestly, right? You could have this bag, you could give it to your daughter, you could give it to your mom, you could wear it yourself, and the same bag would just look so good, regardless of your age, regardless of what you wear. So I guess, you know, sometimes there is some justification for the price point. So real quick here, let me just show you. So if you pull it down like this, as we probably all know, or if you like to have the hardware laying on the front, I think that looks pretty, or probably you could wear this potentially as a crossbody. I'm not sure. I don't think so. This is a little bit too short. It's like right underneath my boobs here. So I don't think this works very well for a crossbody, but if you had a shorter torso, probably could. I think as a shoulder bag, it works very nicely though. And wear it with one chain like this, or with both chains, you know, however you prefer. But I think as a shoulder bag, it fits a little bit more. And I apologize if you see my toes and socks in the background. Just ignore that. Okay, so this is the third Chanel bag I have in my collection. The next item is an SLG. So this came in the original Chanel box. It also came in the original Chanel dust bag. I just have the little fashion file tags here still, but anyways, this is a wallet. And if you take a look here, this is a small Zippy wallet. So it's obviously in patent leather and very shiny, very nice. This item was listed on Fashion File as excellent, and it really is in excellent condition. Now, the only qualm I have a little bit is the fact that if you look at the hardware, it does look a little rusted, doesn't it? I haven't had a chance to look into how to maybe clean this potentially. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. But how this wallet works is, you know, obviously you just zip it up, zip it open and open it, and it's quite spacious. There are 2 compartments with 1 central divider. That's a zippy portion as well. So on either side of this, there are 2 card slots. And then you have just the interior for you to put whatever you want. And this interior is leather lined completely. Outside is patent leather, inside is just black leather. And it says made in Italy here. And on the other side, it just says Chanel. And for the middle zipper portion, you just open it. It's a nice compartment for coins or for anything loose that you just want to have stored securely. So I will say that. Perhaps it's just in general though, with all wallets, the card slots are always a little bit more challenging for me to, you know, wiggle my cards in and out. So I don't tend to use them a lot. I just tend to put my cards in this area because I feel like, well, there's a secure zipper here. So that's really nice. So I've used this wallet already, and I've used it once for about probably 3 weeks, and the reason I changed out of it was because I wanted to switch into a smaller bag, and of course smaller bags do not support this size wallet very well, but it's very nice. I mean, the zipper is very smooth. I think this was a pretty great deal. I got this one for $625 on Fashion File. So all these pre-loved items I've gotten, they were all purchased last year, again 2020. So quite happy about this. So there's the wallet. Now, the last item I have in my collection is the first video that I made on YouTube, which was the Chanel 19. And I did an unboxing and first impression on that. Unfortunately, I don't really have too much of an update to provide for you all. Hopefully I will be able to add some time in the future, just because I haven't been using this at all. She has been sitting in my closet looking beautiful in the closet. So she needs to definitely go out and get a look at the world, you know, enjoy some sunshine out there. But I haven't had a chance to take her out. I have been working from home, and I'm still working from home, and I have no trips planned. Haven't gone on a trip for 2 years now. Really have just been home doing work, doing homework, taking care of the dog, doing housework, all that fun stuff we all know, right? But so I don't have an update for you all, and I do apologize for that. So this is the, again, Chanel 19 bag. I got this earlier this year, 2021, brand new from the boutique. And you can watch that video if you are interested in it, but had a really nice sales associate from Neiman Marcus help me acquire this. So this bag I got for $5,100 USD dollars, and I was so lucky to get this before the price increase, because right now I believe it has increased by $500 or $600 already for this exact same bag, and it's probably been like 3 months since I've gotten this. This is the Chanel 19. It's a beautiful bag. The one I got here in particular is a lambskin. So if you haven't seen my video, I had not talked about the authenticity card when I was doing the unboxing, and after the video I realized that, you know what, I didn't have the authenticity card. What was going on? So I reached out to my sales associate, and she told me, you know, with all these newer Chanels coming out, they don't give the authenticity cards anymore. They only have something in here for the barcode. And I see it here. So this is what they have. They basically have it like this. You see that little hardware there, and there's like a code on there, and I still have it covered with my covered with the plastic, but that's how they identify now. So new Chanel bags moving forward are not going to have any authenticity card, just that. And I have in here a Samorga organizer. I actually got a lighter color, and it fits perfectly. And I really like this to just kind of just, you know, protect the inner lining of the bag. Yeah, so this bag is in the smallest size. And for those of you who haven't seen my video, I'm just gonna do a quick demonstration of how it fits on my frame. Again, I am 5'4", and I'm about 120 pounds here, just longer torso. You can hold it like this, or you could hold it cross-body and over the shoulder, which is just a beautiful bag. I really need to do more justice to my bags and wear them. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's cross-body. And if you wanted to do a shoulder, it's where it would fall on me. But I think either way would work very well. So, and what's really neat about this bag is that, you know, you have this huge back pocket. This is all like cloth lined, so not leather lined inside. You can put your phone here, really easy grab and go. So here is the Chanel 19. Hopefully I will be, you know, using these bags more and be able to give you a better review. But I don't want to talk about that because obviously I haven't been using it, so I can't really tell you too much. If you want to see what fits in my bag video for any of these or all of these, do let me know and I can certainly do something like that. But, you know, essentially this is the 19. So that is all in my current collection 2021 for Chanel. And I look forward to using all of these items. I hope this quick video was interesting to you, hopefully insightful. If you have any of these bags, let me know. How do you pair them? How do you wear it? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? Would love to hear from you. Other than that, hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.